Well. Grab these pieces of wood. And this king's leaf. Like I said, those are... I'm stockpiling those because those are going to be for a recipe a bit later on in the game. Just one leopard berry from that tree, eh? Ah, well, you can't win them all. Anyway, there's something really neat beyond the Brava Arena here. I'm not entirely sure how to get there easily. Don't do the way that I did, especially since fall damage is a thing. First of all, we have an Alpha Licky Licky. Licky Licky. What a name for a Pokemon. Clunk. The clunk only happens if you're just out of range. Because I guess Pokeballs lose their trajectory when you throw them. I don't know. Clunk. Now, you no doubt saw that Pokemon in my pastures earlier. But there is a Pokemon that only spawns in this area. And you can see it over there. It's Ralts. Yeah, of course the Ralts line's in this game. Why wouldn't it be? But, you know, the fact that both of its evolutions can be useful in multiple ways now is actually kind of helpful. The fact that it's normal evolution, which is Gardevoir, being Psychic Fairy, not a bad Pokemon now. It used to be Glade, used to be the superior of the two, but now it's debatable. And this one's sleeping. This will be easy. Trying to capture as many as I can because I need to find a couple good ones. Well, if it wasn't awake, it is now. Though I missed. Here, you can have this. Number you've caught without being spotted. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's a sleeping one over here. Not bad. Got them all. Also, yes, I know. One of the best electric types in the series, and I really wish they did more with this. Because it's such a cool idea. I like this Pokemon, but it's not the best. I really wish it were a little better. I wouldn't say all-time... Well, no. I think Luxray does actually fit in some of my all-time favorites. Low HP and burn or not, can't stop a critical hit. Fun fact, while Kricketune doesn't have that aggressive disposition to it, it actually does fight back, which I always found kind of interesting. That is a male as well. She's nothing but male combis. By the way, the biggest troll you could ever get is a shiny male combi, because you will never be able to evolve it. Same goes for Salandit. Getting a shiny male Salandit is one of the worst feelings you could get. I mean, obviously, the bee Pokemon would be attracted to honey, am I right? Here you go, Bonsly. Just as the music was picking up too, yeah. Ooh. Well. Anything I can do without? I'll be fair with you, I never use these for anything. We'll be getting our de facto water type here before too long. It's actually quite humorous which one I'm trying to get, which one I'll be trying to get. Because it is by far the easiest alpha Pokemon you could obtain. It's actually kind of depressing how easy it is. Oh yeah, there's that one side quest to find that one dude's sister. I know exactly where she is. So let's go ahead and knock that out. You're a real wonder. I saw light disappearing into the space-time rift, quelling another frenzied Pokemon, have you? We still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon, but you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation. You might even change the entire course of history here in Histui. And I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. I don't like... There's something weird about that guy. So there's a section over there that we actually cannot get to very easily. It's possible, but it's very difficult. Also, I am not joking at all. Yanma here is a Pokemon I would actually consider. Its evolution, it got an evolution in the original Sinnoh generation. And, it's actually pretty good. You could have been so much better than you are. I mean, you're an evolution to a Gen 1 Pokemon. How did they mess that up? By the way, I know I've been just mostly hoarding these black tumblestones, but I haven't made any heavy balls with them yet. There's a reason why. Heavy balls are not going to be very useful yet. Once we gain the ability to make items that can stun Pokemon, then it'll be a lot easier to use. And that is an Alpha Cornivine. Well... pleasant. Oh yeah, that, I just remembered what I was doing. Okay, so where that one guy's, sister is, you can use Ursaluna to search her out if you want to, but you don't have to, because I happen to know where she is. So... you use that how you may. Never hurts to destroy these hay bales, though, because you can get some decent items out of them. Also, those iron chunks, collect them. Oh yeah, I forgot Ralts can spawn here too. It's a bit rarer. This is why I kind of recommend you go to those ruins near the Brava Arena if you're trying to hunt another alpha. Getting music for another alpha. Where is it? Oh, it's a Krogunk. Interesting. Her name is Wanda. She wanders around. I was on my way back to the base camp when I got attacked by some wild Pokemon. I managed to get away from them, but I got completely lost when I was running. And, please, can you just tell me how to get back home? That way? I see. Thank you so much. Not that way, Zoro. I mean this way, right? Of course. I knew you meant this direction. I had to make that joke. Since her sense of direction was that bad. Well. Might as well give it a shot. And it turns back on me. Beautiful. Nah, I didn't think that would work. Hey, first alpha caught. And of course, it's a Pokemon that turns out to be an interesting thorn in my side. I say that because it's not very good, has a quad weakness, and a lot of weaknesses for that matter. And it was my first perfect in Pokemon Go, which frustrated me to no end. Because it's like, you know, I really wish I would have gotten something, I don't know, a little better than that. But oh well. You take what you get. It's also one of my first shinies, which, I don't know. Maybe it's meant to be, I don't know. Am I secretly Brock from Pokemon? Again, I don't know. Well, I know I don't hit on every lady I see. So I'm definitely not Brock. Should be able to level up here. I've been doing some off-screen grinding, of course, and gathering stuff. Yep. I would have liked to return in that side quest, but oh well. Found her by the set of my mochi, did you? Of course you did. When you have my level or skill, your handiwork can be recognized from a mile away. Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such masterful mochi when you come for dinner later. But first, don't you owe comment or report. Your meal can wait. Alright. Got anything interesting, Ginter? No. Okay. He becomes a little more important later as well. Oh yeah, I guess I never explained this person. So whenever you... Yes, you can... Link up with other players of the game and trade Pokemon if you want to. And then whenever you rescue pouches, you get some merit points. And these merit points here unlock the evolution items. And Pokeballs and rare candies, because why not? But if you're trying desperately to find the evolution items, including this one called the Leaking Cord, what this one does is, does your Pokemon evolve by trade via trade? Now you can do it. I wish they would have kept this in this series. Just use an item, like an evolution stone, boom, get the evolution you want. Was it really that hard? Anyway. That's a rant for another day. It's better than nothing. All right. Leaden balls. So those are just heavy balls, but they're great balls instead, essentially. And now we can make hyper potions. So, with this being Ancient Sinnoh, does this imply that the other regions have already developed in some way? Because it mentions Cianwood City. Maybe Jubilife Jubilife. Maybe Sinnoh was a country that was developed much later than the others. It makes sense that Kanto would already be developed at this point. So, you successfully calmed Lilligant. Excellent. There may well be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokemon, but it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves free of war and strife. A stranger falls into our world from a rift in space-time. Then frenzy is induced by strange lightning, which likewise falls from the very same rift. But you have no connection to the lightning, isn't that right? We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond impugning. There you go, piping hot potato mochi, fresh from the stove. Now this is alive, eh? Enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research, and topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more? Sure, it's nice, yet I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere? With our research, or with carving a life out here? Alright, have this flashy new recipe. It ought to scatter these gloomy thoughts. Saw what you did there. Come now, don't worry yourself so, my boy. As a wise man once said, trust in yourself and you will find your way. These words are worth taking to heart. As long as we truly believe in ourselves, I'm sure we'll complete that Pokedex of ours someday. Indeed. Indeed. Morning, sleepyhead. You'll never guess what, chicken butt. I'm going to start working at the hairdresser shop. Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? Oh, I'm still going to be Lilligant's warden and all. I'll be burning the candle at both ends. But I can make it work, don't worry. Anyway, come on over to the hairdressers when you can. I'll give you a killer hairstyle. I am pleased that you have found a worthy successor for your establishment, Edith. Mr. Commodore, sir, about that whole Ursa Luna situation. If you are at work here in Jubilite Village, you are family to us, no matter who you are or where you are from. Welcome, Arceus. And you will come with me to Prelude Beach. These people have just arrived here in Hisui. They will live together with us in Jubilife Village. When we of the Galaxy team first arrived in this land, we came ashore on Prelude Beach. It is where everything began. This is where a new life for you all will begin as well. We've heard that the Hisui region is inhabited by many powerful and frightening Pokemon. But we've also heard that the Galaxy team knows a great deal about Pokemon and their uses their mysterious powers to help Jubilife Village grow. Indeed, you have both heard correctly. And the reason such tales have reached your ears is largely thanks to Shunai here, one of our Survey Corps recruits. Through the combined efforts of all our team members, let us continue to develop our village and thrive here in the Hisui region. We look forward to doing our part, Commander. The advancement of our understanding of Pokemon, thanks to the Survey Corps, has expanded the areas where we can operate safely. That is what allows us to welcome in newcomers like them. You truly love Pokemon, don't you? Of course. Pokemon have done grave injury to many of our fellows in the Galaxy team, and yet you still find love for these creatures in your heart. I suppose that is a necessary quality for one in the Survey Corps. Remember this, though. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It is imperative that we study them and learn all that we can about them, whether we wish to live alongside them or not. And be warned, as the leader of the Galaxy team, I am prepared to make harsh decisions in order to protect Jubilife Village. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, boss. Irida the Pearl Clan's here. Good. I believe I know what she's here about. As for you, you should see for yourself how Jubilife Village is changing thanks to the Survey Corps' efforts. Then you will come to my office. Well, since I'm here, maybe I'll do this mini game again. Try to beat 100k. Boop. Jeez. I seem to be a bit off today. Yeah, I'm a little off today. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little off today. And once more. E. Alright. Well. A lot of side quests popped up. Yeah, take this, Psyduck. Psyduck. And now we got 3 fields. The max we can have is 4, of course, but you can see the problem with the next one. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.